Okay, it should come on now. Let's see. Come on, it should come on now. Come on. Okay. Yeah, it's on.
Settled.
Yeah, settled. Oh, Jesus. OBS. It is well. Alright, we're back. And man, previous fighter used up for stars as well. He's gonna get that slow now. Naki, puncture all the way there. Naki's gonna get in there, man. He's gonna get the red tree. Super Ninja beating him to it again. Nagi falls. And a mega kill. Fluffy, Astral chasing down in spite of it all. 3 players are gone so far. Can they actually do something here? Can they do something about this? Fluffy got that Lord, but then it's Kundo Yaoi! The playmaker gets taken out! And Subaru finds gone. 1 player left on both teams. What was that team fight?
Yeah, guy. I'm sure the pause did not. These guys, the way they are calculating, even the pause does not exactly affect their game that much. They knew who they were going for in that team fight, and everyone just went for their main objectives. We saw them pushing Nagi out first. I don't know when he actually went down because I saw him escape with that Tondros, but it looks like they finally got him. But Subaru 7 turning that around, putting it in his team's favor, the Zaman Force, and he managed to bust down Ragnar and Super Saiyan, I guess. And Lord Grimley sacrificing himself there just to make sure that Gon falls as well, and they don't have a lot of people to push. But his team, the whole team is back now. I don't think they want to push this turret. They should just retreat.
Yeah, that would be the best move for Immortality. But Nagi, what's going on there? That Lord was not secured by Astral, man. Take a look. No a Totu, no a Lord. Wow. A repeat of the game 2, just in favor of Surface this time around.
Fluffy, man. The way they are really turning this around. I mentioned right before the pause, like they're giving us hope that they might actually win this. And I'm glad to be hopeful, and I hope they will actually come out on top. But the next lot is going to come in something seconds. Look at all of Astral position on that bot lane, and look at this mirroring. All the side of Fluffy, they are positioned on the bot lane. All the side of Astral position up top. Ragnar is already making his way up there just to secure the land for his team and make sure that they are not walking into any trap.
Yeah, that would be wise on their end, honestly. You can't have, this is the late games, man. You can't afford to make any mistakes that will cause your team to get wiped out, because even with Fluffy's dominance in objectives, that entirety can be erased in one single mistakes. Now, they want to go for Super Saiyan though. Is this a chase? Is it a pick off? Yawi, that's the first stage of the Jipundo used up. Second stage, and now, yeah, he's just gonna retreat, man.
Yep, he has the immortality right now just to make sure that any dangerous engages that he goes for, he actually survives. Because if the immortality gets popped, he still has the Shumpo and all 3 forms of Jutsukundo to get out. Not to talk of the Flicker as well. But anyways, we'll see. Everyone is just clearing the lanes right now. Look at Super Saiyan. He went up there to push that lane ahead for his team to take this Lord. Super Ninja looks like he might be caught off guard here. He popped the tortoise poisons early.
Yeah, he popped it early, and to be honest, man, that is one resource that actually helps when it comes to that. Oh, wow. These guys are actually hungry this time around. Astral have lost so many lords. Maybe actually they will get this one, but fingers crossed. Properly have been the one to actually have the better retribution in this Marvel Lord. Almost have been that's a piece to need to push them back. And Ragnar says, no, you don't.
No, you don't indeed. The no, you don't from the fist wind. Okay, Jet Kundo actually hit him the way of the dragon as well. But no, that's a
Exactly.
very big. Ah, that's their cue to go in. Thunderabi is going to fall to Super Saiyan.
Yeah, don't forget that Lord is the primary target. Nagi understands that two players of Astral Force must Scribblinks! Yowie! A double for Ninja, and the man still survives. Very low HP. Nagi is also low. It's a chase down from Hatred there with the volley shot. But no, Phantom Execution defensively, he survives. But another Lord giving over from Fluffy. Man, I don't know what to say. Objectives are in the mud.
Objectives are in the mud, bro. What was happening to Ragnar in the early game has now turned around to start happening to Lord Grimnix. Ragnar was missing a lot of that fist swing. Okay, he actually hit that. Yeah, but it didn't connect with the fist crack. I bet he too did not think that thing was going to hit. He was expecting the Thunders to come out. But anyways, that hit. All the side of Astra are back for the engage. But back to what I was saying earlier, Ragnar was missing a lot of that fist break, which led him, that fist break is just one dash, which led him to land himself in the middle of the enemy team and he gets taken out easily. That's the way of the dragon again onto him. He will respond with a fist wind. Maybe he does, black.
Now Ragnar falls. That's now Astral going for the full-on dive with rhythm manipulation. Now Subaru taking out as well. Vincent is very low, but he still finally managed to kill Super Saiyan. That's now the Lord being held down by Nagi, but no, Vincent trying to get away. Not able to get taken out. Astral still hanging there in spite of it all. The Lord melted down, and it looks like this siege is not that one that Fluffy is looking for to end the game.
Yep, they will at least get two inhibitors. No, very good defense from Astro. Look at how they. Oh, looks like this one might still fall. Yeah, they got two inhibitors. That's the Furious Dive. He responds with the Bravest Fighter as well. Black.
Black Dragon form as well, used up, and of course committed now with the Furious Dive, and now the Nagi caught in the Furious Dive, airborne knockoff. Vincent very low, they're gonna just bust it down for Vincent, able to survive. Wow, I almost thought that man wouldn't.
Yeah, the thing about the use on, man, when you just have people to use your skills on, you can ensure you survive for a bit more. But the way they are finding Subaru in this team fight is just something else. It's like they have learned from their. Okay, they are going for Ragnar again. Lord Grimnix, learn. Come on, if you bring Ragnar close to your team, you're just going to use that fist break to lock all of them down, and that will give the opportunity for the rest of his team, the rest of Fluffy, to just come in.
Yeah, Fluffy understands their line of men at this point. They are not trying to overplay their hand. They understand that despite the fact that they are ahead in gold 2K, and despite the fact that these groups might be looking up and the bounties are there and the mortalities and whatever strategies they've employed, Astro is still a team that has a 2-0 advantage. So if you slightly overplay your hand, that is the end of the ECS.
But look at them. They are looking for Nagi just to see if they can get him right before that Lord. If they're able to get him, that's another Lord secured for Fluffy. But Nagi read into that as well. He has both of his buffs. He will be trying to look for an engage here. But Grimnix especially is looking for that engage. His immortality is not popped yet. And Super Saiyan 2 now has the immortality just to make sure that if he dives into the back, he will at least come back alive. Lord Grimnix looking for the right angle. Nagi as well. Look at that angle.
Already have HP now. They're gonna have to reset the Lord and just let Astral do the hitting and the poking of the Lord instead and wait it out for that retreat battle. But Nagi is close. He can't afford to lose this one. The Dawn Druids as well. Just keeping aside that part of the future. Now he uses it as he goes in. Chifudo does the RP there for the boss right now falls. And now they want to go for it. That Lord completely ignored. Super Ninja! Take it down! No! Astro! They have the retro advantage now. And they are going to have to make do with what's left in next. That's Chifudo to escape. But Chifudo defensively, they have to go for that Lord, but the top lane and the bot lane, the minions are crashing into that lane. They send pieces for cleanup duty. Now they are down one man, two players on the Fluffy side. The Lord is there for the taking. They have to maximize the time that Ninja is not available. But meanwhile, Zaman Force pops out, Super Saiyan, very low, Subaru flickers away. That's a good move. you have to stay alive. The late game reach on timeout for the retro battle. Nagi finally gets the Lord, and now Chibuzo over on the other side. Gremlins, Yowie, he survives with low HP. Meanwhile, Subaru flies away, but no clearing. It's him that's being cleared. Subaru falls, Super Saiyan. Thunder RP retreats, Nagi retreats, 2 players for 1, and the Lord in favor of Astral. They finally get an objective.
But they lose their marksman. That which begs the question: who's going to push for them right now? The Lord. Oh, the Lord is going to be a very strong one actually, and they don't have their marksman, so this is going to be kind of hard. But for Fluffy, they are the ones defending, so they don't have a lot of thinking to do. Unlike Astral, they need to manage the waves because enhanced minions are pushing on 2 sides of their lane right now.
Enhanced minions, man. We are the late games where everything is actually a lot costlier now. Look at the Lord there with Nagi. Just Immortality ball by Ragnar again. Jeez, these guys are really okay. 1v3. Yeah, I don't think you want to take this fight, Astral. I don't think you want to take this fight. This is not a fight to take now. You want to make sure your macros and your lanes are cleared, not unnecessary skirmishes.
Yep, but right now we can see them trying to get onto Super Saiyan. He saw Thunder becoming Nagi. They're trying to corner him. He gets Nagi and that land shaker. But yeah, they are just poking right now. Buying time for that Lord. While the side of Fluffy, they are making sure that they do their housekeeping, making sure that no minion is going to push while they defend that Lord. But yeah, there's still a minion.
There's still the minion there as well, but Black Uniform comes out, Vicent. He's at the back line there, buying time, gonna push and Astral, very low, Sparrow to cut away, now with the peace break and peace crack there, and Lancheka collects, and now the range is last there, and it's low, they forced him down, but Immortality is there to save him, he forced the Nagi, and now Astral, they wanna push their hard, they wanna force their advantage, Immortality, forced again, and gold force, that's 2, maybe 3, they retreat, Astral, they force the advantage, they've lost that long, but they wanna push again, Nagi, don't roll, Astral get into their base, they know that they can push that back for the inhibitor. They take that inhibitor on the bot lane. Decent gets it. Now for the mid lane, they want to make sure they get the inhibitor. They might not be able to get the base down, but that Lord has spawned. They have to shift their attention there. That's exactly what they do.
Yep, and both sides now have enhanced minion pushing on 2 lanes, so more or less equal. But Astral, they're about to make it unequal while securing this Lord. I don't think Fluffy can try and contest because they don't have 2 people from their side. They have 2 people from their side rather still respawning. That's Super Saiyan, one of their frontliners, and Gold, one of their main damage dealers. Astral just fighting on them right now. They know there's nothing Fluffy can do at the moment.
Yeah, it's really nothing, man. It's difficult to actually push for a contest, especially on the backs here. On the lance, maybe because you're quite slippery, but yeah, no on the backs. I mean, you're going to get stopped. Not while Vicent is doing that zoning out on that Yuzhong. The man can be a very, very big problem for them, especially with that coursing touch. Technically, the back mark is a counter for the coursing touch, but still, when you have Vicent, it's really difficult to actually see. But now, Yawi positioning himself down on that bot lane. He's looking for a chance here, maybe looking for Gon on that Hisoka skin. Gon is trying his best. And now look at the stacks on Gon right now and see how many stacks. But it looks like this siege will take my attention more as Kim Blake as a concealed play from Clearance, and now we're driving onto Ninja and push now. Before starts completed there, Ninja said we get posted down. Look at manipulation from RP. Amplification dives in. Nagi not able to find a kill, but the Lord is there. This might be the end. The Subaru takes the inhibitor on the top, and the someone force down. The Lord needs to push in there. Fluffy are trying their best to fair. They want to clear things up, and now Super Saiyan goes in for his crystal, for his blast. The Lord is almost melted down completely. More minions are trooping in. And Astral want to push the advantage. Nagi's going to melt it down. They have to go in, and now for the execution. But that is for pieces. Someone force as well. Used up. The end is nearly here. Fluffy can sense it. Do immortality spot. And Astral, with all the fights, with all the dominance, push back and retreat to save one more Lord needed. Oh, one more Lord, man. One more Lord.
Yeah, the defense was just insane. This is what it means to play at the top level. But right now, Astral they've turned the game around and they've taken all the inhibitors on the side of Fluffy. Fluffies are now the one playing the defensive. You can see them all hold up in their base right now. No one is coming out. Ninja, okay, Ragnar is going to face check the bushes. Ninja too, when it comes back, is going to be the one supporting Ragnar right there in front, while their backliners coming from the back.
Yeah, man, 27. This is probably the longest match we've seen so far. This is the entire ECS started 27 minutes. Jesus, I can't even imagine the
Guy,
respawn timers, man.
five lords, bro. Five lords. Five.
It's crazy, man. It's honestly crazy. But then they start out the next law there. Someone force committed Vicent doing the zoning out there onto Vicent. Actually, onto Ragnar. They come in. Nagi engages. Nagi, do not. Nagi, don't do that. That load is there. Super Ninja, they reset the load. They ignore the load. And now Ragnar very low. Ragnar is low. The Corsi don't take the Ragnar. Vicent is on the killing spree. Gun is next on the chopping block. Mortality pumped. And Gun is rushed and slain. Two players are down. 70 seconds respawn, and Astral understand if we cannot take it through a siege, we will take it through a wipeout. Super Force, it's a double for Super Agent. Super Agent gets a triple. A turnaround for Fluffy. Super Agent falls to Nagi. And now they're gonna make sure Tondan survives. Shake out Tondan, we might be taken out as well. But that is pop, going back and forth, trying to make sure he does something as well. With that crowd for the outplay, but Ninja doesn't survive that one. That'll be Body Crystal of the Boy Blast. The Lord is out there. They have to make sure the minions are the ones to do the end, but somehow you have to get this one right. You have to get that objective first before anything, but only one player left. How will they play this?
Yep, that one player is a Lapu Lapu, though, and we all know that Lapu Lapu is more or less like a Uranus in terms of causing distraction, and we can see him using that ultimate. That's the bravest fighter, and he also has immortality, I believe. So he's not going to fall very easily. Of course, he still survives. The Thundros takes him down. He still has that jungle warrior, but no, Nagi is trying to work on the base right now. The minions, that's a wipeout black, and that is the end. Astral are our winners.
The grand champions from the lower brackets to the upper brackets, they did not give up. As the memes say, they are death straight up. Any team they encounter will be taken out of the ECS. Eternal Void being the exception. They took them to lower brackets, and Astro enacted their revenge and came for Fluffy in a devastating, dominating, and differential 3-0 win in the grand finals of the ECS, a best of 5 series. They made a statement that Fluffy, when it comes to a matchup, there is no match for you.
No match for you indeed. There is no one who is a match for Astra when it comes to 5v5 tournaments right now at the moment. But yeah, do we have that stand up VFX or is it SFX that we're going to call this one playing right now because Astral are our champions, blood.
Yeah, well, honestly, it was a hard fought battle, man. 29 minutes match. 29. Really let that sink in, guys. 29 minutes. The response timers were 70 seconds. That is a lot of time. That's a lot, man.
They were fighting for, I mean, some people have died like very early in that team fight, and that team fight went on for like 1 or 2 minutes and they still did not respond. That's just how large or how huge the numbers are.
Yeah, man. I am actually taking a little time to sink that in. Fluffies take nothing from these guys. They fought for this one. They fought so hard to stay in the ECS and keep this going, but unfortunately, they just couldn't. Astro just were
They
that
just,
overwhelming force, man.
yeah, the unstoppable force, the immovable object. They made a statement. They said, "Nah, this league is ours, and we are going to take it. We're not going to let anyone take this away from us." And we can see the result of that right now. Fluffy, though, really impressive display right there, especially that last match. Like Black said, 29 minutes, guy. That's enough to take a nap and just wake up. I mean, someone who probably slept during the second game will be like, these guys are still playing. That's just how hard the game went. So GG's Floppy. Better luck next time and congratulations, Astrals.
Congratulations, Astros, to them. They won again. Again, man. Again. Oh my goodness. That is an amazing time. Of course, shout out to ML Hub, the community that hosts it all. From the commentaries to the streams to the tournament, Astros are your Mythic Conquest champions, are your ECS champions. At this point, like Dante said, it is starting to get repetitive, but then it is the reality. They fought for this from the lower brackets to the upper brackets, and through the upper brackets to the grand finals. They won that one in a clean sweep. Any final words before we close off the stream for tonight?
Well, just a few words of appreciation to everyone tuning in, everyone that has been coming to watch from the beginning of the ECS till now. You guys are the real MVPs, man.
You guys really are, man. Shout out to you, Fisayo. Shout out to myself, Black Matter. And with that being said, that's everything from us to you. Do have a wonderful night, guys. Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.